Bookmytics is a platform where users and theaters can view and manage movie shows, wherein users have the ability to view shows and make bookings, while theaters can register, post various shows, and manage them. Let's try creating few users and theaters to check out the functionality.
Four types of domain objects: Mailgun API, customer, admin, and theater. Let's just create a new customer to see the relationship between a theater and a customer. So we are now just creating another customer named Alice, which has username Alice and password as Alice. Upon creating a new customer, it redirects you to the home page where you can see the fields related to the customer's profile. Since we don't have any theaters or shows on our platform yet, let's just create another movie theater where we can post shows. Okay, so now we are creating a movie theater object. with with Apple Cinemas as username and password, and user type as theater. This will, upon creating another movie theater object, this will redirect us to the movie theater homepage where you can see the functionalities that the theater can perform and the profile information of the theater. So let's just create another show in the movie theater, Apple Cinemas. So we are creating a movie called Blade Runner and has its start time and end time and the seats available for that movie. After creating the show, um, we see a system message saying that the show is created successfully. Upon clicking on the current shows, we can see that this movie theater has Blade Runner as the show. We can edit that show and delete it as well. As you can see, we have changed the end time for the Blade Runner show, which is now 11 p.m. instead of 12 p.m. Okay, so now let's book a theater. Let's just book a theater show from the username Alice. Okay, so now we are logging as Alice to book to book a new theater show called as Blade Runner, which we just created. So now you can see Blade Runner is there on the Apple Cinemas movie theater. So we are just clicking on book my show. Next we'll go to bookings. Here we can see that the active bookings under the name Alice is Blade Runner from the show from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. We also have the option of canceling the booking. Upon booking, we have a Mailgun API which triggers an email sent to the user regarding the confirmation of the booking that he or she has with that theater. We will show you that demo shortly. Here we are trying to show the functionality of writing reviews for movie theaters and following people as well. So here, after clicking on write review button for the Apple Cinema Theater, we can write reviews as a user. Here we are using Savan as a user to write the review. After clicking on submit, we can see that the user has posted good cinema for Apple Cinemas, and on clicking on the movie theater Apple Cinemas, after refreshing it, we can see that there's a review written by Savan as expected. Um, after clicking on after moving to the you customer tab, we can see that on clicking on people, we can see the list of people that are on our system as customers, so we can follow the other peoples on our platform as well by clicking on the follow button, and by clicking on unfollow, we can unfollow those people too. So one more thing I would like to add is by clicking on follow button, we can actually see the users who actually have reviewed for movie theaters as well. So if we can follow Sawan Patel, you can see the reviews written by Sawan Patel on the movie theater Apple Cinema. Okay, so now we are logging in as admin to test the email sending functionality that we have implemented using the Mailgun API. So now when you click on communicate tab, you can see the list of users on our system. We are trying to use Savan this email address to send our text. So we are writing a custom text message for this user, and by clicking on the send button, the user will be able to see the email that the message that we are trying to send via email. So now after clicking on the send button, if we click on the inbox, we see that there's a message from Book My Ticks. Hello from support, Book My Ticks, which is done via the Mailgun API, which we have used as another domain object in our system. This is how we show how we send emails via the Mailgun API. Thank you. Now we are creating an admin user which has basic privileges like deleting, editing the information of theater or users, and sending emails to the users along with a message using our Mailgun API. So now we are creating an admin object in our system. So as you can see, we are redirected to the home page, which shows the functionalities that the admin can perform. Let's click on theaters, where we can see the list of theaters that is on our system. As you can see, we have an edit button and a X sign, which is used to delete the Apple Cinema object, or we can actually edit by using the edit button by clicking on the edit button and change the fields as you like. Now we can click on users and perform the same functionalities as the theaters, where we can edit the users or delete it. On clicking the update button, the user is actually updated with the name as Alice Wonderland, with the user showing as the username. Deleting this user will delete the user object in our system. So let's click on communicate button, where we can see the list of users on our system, and we can send the emails. There's an email button to actually send it to the particular user, and a text box to write the message that we are trying to send it to the particular user using our system. And for this, we have used Mailgun API to send the emails to the particular registered users using our API. We'll show this demo later at the end of the video. Thank you.
इतना टेंशन नहीं